So Dbrand got rid of, well, discontinued the companion cube. So this is the cube that was to go alongside the Steam machine, and to be honest, it looked really good. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Portal back in the day, but they are no longer selling it because they never asked Valve for permission, which seems so stupid to say out loud when Dbrand is a humongous company. Obviously, they're not as big as Valve, but they are still a very big company. They have worked with Valve many times on the Steam Deck. I don't understand. I really don't understand how you don't ask for permission from a company before you start selling a cube, a companion cube that's $100. What? Like, again, everything they have worked with Valve so far, they have done screen protectors for the Steam Deck. They've done cases for the Steam Deck. They've done skins for the Steam Deck, right? They have a business relationship. So I feel like this doesn't make any logical sense for Dbrand not to just reach out to the same connection that they figured out to get the Steam Deck stuff done for the Steam machine. It really makes no logical sense at all. Apparently, they didn't, though. They just said, hey, we're going to post it, we're going to sell it, and it sold out instantly, which makes perfect sense because it was actually a really cool design. And then, when it does sell instantly, Valve's legal team has to reach out to Dbrand and say, yeah, no, this is our intellectual properties. You got to take that down. You can't sell this. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Now, apparently they did try to work out something. You know, Dbrand was like, hey, can we still keep it up? Maybe. No. Valve is not interested in anything with this, which makes sense because, again, I feel like if they would have asked them, they would have done this. Now, the growing suspicion is the reason why they didn't ask them is it would have taken too long. If they would have asked Valve, it would have taken too long for them to approve it, and it would have kind of been pointless at that point. Because right now, when the Steam Machine is first announced and launched and talked about, this is like probably the best time possible to actually get in with the whole Steam Machine, right? After, let's say, a month or two, and people start realizing, well, this is not really worth it. Well, I think people are realizing that right now. But there's going to be people who are like, you know, look at something shiny and new and don't care. Once a month or two goes by and everyone realizes, okay, this is stupid, I can just buy or build my own PC for cheaper, then it's pointless, right? Then it's pointless for that whole situation of selling a companion cube when people at that point might not want to buy it. They want to buy it right away. And if Valve takes a while to answer back to Dbrand, well, that could hurt Dbrand sales. So I think that's really what this came down to. They just didn't want to wait for a response. But it's just so weird that a major company like this would go about it this way. Because, like, this is like textbook copyright infringement. This is like the most basic level of, like, you know, this company owns intellectual properties and you're using that to make money. That's very simple. You're going to get sued. And you're going to have the whole entire legal case on your hands because of that. So, yeah, I mean, okay. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Apparently, Dbrand did rent out a university campus to film the launch video. Again, you know, you would think you would have all your ducks in order before you do any of this. But, yeah, no, just not going to happen. They do say in here that they asked for Valve's blessing, and Valve said no. Which, again, I kind of understand, because at the end of the day, it's like you did this out of nowhere. And I feel like, again, because they have a business relationship already, and I don't think it's sour or anything negative so far, based on everything I've seen with Valve and Dbrand, I don't know why they couldn't just reach out to their connections and get this done. Again, I have to think it's because the fact that it would take too long. But that, again, that's just my theory. But yeah, so Dbrand does take full accountability for this. It's not like they're blaming Valve in any way. They're saying it's all on them, that they should have done this. They should have reached out and they should have, communicated, and that this was a mistake on their part, and they, obviously apologized for that. So at the end of the day, this is nothing to do with, Dbrand going after Valve, but I will say, for what it is, I don't understand how this even happened, but cool, I guess. Like, they also, by the way, before I end this, they did refund every single person's order. So everyone who did order this got refunded, which is, the only thing you really can do if you're Dbrand at this point. But yeah, so they refunded everybody's order, canceled everybody's order. They're no longer selling it. They cannot sell it. So they have a bunch of these that they cannot sell. I don't know how this all works. I guess they had to destroy all the units they have already, or can they just maybe give them away? I'm not sure. Again, like I said, I don't think they can, because they can't profit off of it. And if they give it away, then technically they would be getting views or comments on the Twitter, right, for people. It's a process. I think that they're probably just gonna stick on the inventory eventually, hoping Valve changes their mind, and maybe that will happen. Who knows? Peace out.